Okay, so here we are in Macau side. Lots of traffic, and we're going to be going over the bridge going back to Taipa. So there'll be a video about that. Go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so here we are. Let's see, this one is, there's a lot of going back and forth between Macau and Taipa, depending on where you live, of course. I seem to go back and forth a lot, but I guess I'm on the Taipa side. Beautiful trees in the middle there. And we're going to be navigating towards Taipa, so we're going to cross the bridge, and we're going to kind of show you what's along the way. We did take this the other way, but now we're going to be going back this way. So, and the sun is about right. Oh, there's a... I thought that was an ambulance, but it's just handicapped person being moved from one place to another. Lots of little stuff we see along the roads, right? Macau's pretty dense, but this particular area that we're going to be going on isn't that dense. This is, let me see, Avenida de Praia is the name of this road that we're on. And this signifies, Avenida de Praia means the avenue of the big beach, which basically that means that this is all reclaimed land. So this was a beach that we're driving on right now. And over to the left is Nam Van Lake and Macau Tower. And then to the right is another, I think it's called Sai Van Lake. You can't see it quite yet, but you will shortly. But yeah, this is basically built for cars, as you can tell. Macau, lots of Macau is very pedestrian friendly, and fortunately the way they built the roads, it's quite car friendly too, so it's easy to get around both ways. So if you can see a little bit to the right, where the people are going, that's Sai Van Lake, and basically like where we're going is these are two man-made lakes to the left and to the right of me. You can't really see either one at this spot, but we're going like down a isthmus, I guess you'd call it. An isthmus is like a piece of land that's between two bodies of water. So we're going down one of those right now. And Macau Tower is also on something like that too, so it's also kind of built out in the water. So we're basically on completely reclaimed land that's just basically built for cars, basically. Then we're going straight to Macau Tower. So I'm going to be going around a little roundabout in a minute, and then we're going to get on Sai Van Bridge, go to Taipa. And this is basically what it looks like when you're going down this particular road. To the left where that car's coming from, there's like silver cords and things like that. So all this is also like on little, I guess I just call it like an isthmus, like, I don't know what else to call it, but I think an isthmus is basically like a piece of land between two bodies of water. So here we are in this little roundabout thing, and we're going to get across right now. And we're going to go around in a circle. And this circle to the left, you can see some other bridges straight ahead. That's called the middle bridge. And straight ahead of me right now is Macau Tower. And we're just going on this little roundabout thing until we navigate over on this one. And then this is the one that's going to take us to Taipa. So you're going to get to see this bridge at this time of day. Actually at nighttime it's spectacular. Right now it's 4:30 on a Wednesday. So this bridge goes to Taipa, and we're going to be merging in a minute. So let's just see, maybe I better merge now. Going into the sun, but in a minute it'll be behind us, and then I think the camera will be a little bit different, kind of going upward into the sky at the moment as we get on this bridge. Macau is pretty nice, pretty beautiful. These bridges are amazing. You know, because basically Macau is the historical, traditional area that everybody developed for, 500 or 600 years, whatever, the Portuguese. That's pretty built out, basically. So all the new stuff is in Taipa, which is where we're going. So to connect the two, basically you take the bridges. I guess I heard that years ago there wasn't bridges, of course, and there was boats, and it would take 1 hour. Take 1 hour to get from one to the to Macau Peninsula to the Taipa Island. But now, of course, the bridges can take you over there in a few minutes, right? So straight ahead, you can get this viewpoint of Macau, and to the right is Zhuhai, China. Actually, it's called Hengqin, which is part of Zhuhai. There's a financial center over there. That financial center is going to someday rival Hong Kong or Shanghai. They're planning that anyways. And then to the left is a bunch of reclaimed land that they're building right now. All that sand out there. And straight ahead is Taipa, Macau. The straight ahead. Yeah, to the right is all Hengqin. So Hengqin is all, from what I hear at this point in time, I heard that all of Hengqin is devoted to Macau. So it's part of the China initiative to integrate China and Macau into one big city, with Hengqin being a big part of Macau in the future. I don't know if it'll continue to be called Hengqin or if it'll be called Macau later. I don't know how that's going to work, but straight ahead is, there's the bridge right there. You just kind of navigate so you can see the reclaimed land they're building. But straight ahead is called Ocean Gardens. Ocean Gardens has a lot of foreigners live there. A lot of foreigners live all over Macau though. Still predominantly Chinese by far, but there's a lot of foreigners doing all kinds of different stuff here. Usually the casino stuff though. So we're going to be going towards Taipa Central, and I'm just going to take this road that follows the northern part of Taipa. You'll see. So maybe it's kind of interesting view of Macau. Being able to see it by road is probably much different than what I usually do when I'm usually walking. I love walking though. To the left, okay, you've got a stoplight here, so we'll stop. Straight ahead is the Macau side. Now you can see the Macau side in the distance. I can see MGM over there, and I don't know if you can see it very well in the camera. I guess actually, you know what? Sometimes I was, in the other ones I was, let me stop for a second. We'll keep going. I was going to turn off the camera and then do this little zoom thing so that you can have a closer view to see, but I think this is okay. So right now we're kind of following the northern part of Taipa, and we're going to go towards Taipa Central. And this is kind of a nice road. Fortunately, the roads, there's a lot of roads that, you know, the one that we were on is a road kind of built to circumvent the city, right? And luckily Macau does that pretty well, I think, overall. This is another one of those things. So if we went straight, we could go back to Macau again on another bridge, but instead we're going to be going up this bridge that takes us to Taipa, and we're going to go up a little bit and bypass a little bit of stuff. So yeah, it's quite nice up here, right? You wouldn't think this is part of the densest city in the world, but it is. Now we're going to be going into Taipa proper. So there's different parts of Taipa, but I think this one, I guess they call it Taipa Central, I guess. The sign said Central Taipa. Sometimes I just call it downtown Taipa as well. And then to the left is what used to be University of Macau, but now there's a bunch of different universities that are sharing it. To the left of what you can see right now. What you see right there to the left right now is what's left over of a casino hotel that's no longer in business, that went out of business a long time ago. But straight up that hill right there was what used to be the University of Macau. So now we're navigating a roundabout, and we're gonna go straight down this little Taipa. This is called Sun Yat-sen. I forget if it's Avenida or Hua. I think it's probably Avenida Avenue of Sun Yat-sen. This is a nice road. Goes right through Taipa. And you'll see a couple of roundabouts in this area as well, including the one we're going to come up on right now. And let's see, the roundabouts are kind of nice because you can just slow down and then go right into traffic. But if they're sometimes they'll be requiring a policeman to direct it because there'd be so much traffic at certain times. Not at this time. It's 4:30, so it's still a little bit early. Unfortunately, a lot of people, they park in this lane. So you can see this car right here just parked in the middle. I'm kind of surprised because yeah, Macau is pretty strict about driving, and you can lose your license pretty quickly if you speed or miss a stop sign. But you can, seems like you can, they park a lot, like in lanes that you would think would really cause a lot of accidents. But also that lane that car parked in is also where the buses go to. So, and I think we're going to be ending this video. We'll end it right here. So at least you kind of got a little bit of an idea. See, should I circumvent into this little thing right here? I'll do it without the camera. All right. Hope you enjoyed this one too.